Now, this might sound an odd question, but have you ever been interviewed about a murder? More specifically, one that happened back in 1982. On a summer's day, just off the Finchley Road in Swiss Cottage in London, a 17-year-old was murdered, killed in her own home. It caused a sensation at the time, and many people locally will still remember the victim's name, Yiannoulla Yianni. The murder was never solved, but now, with new forensic evidence, tonight, it just might be. Yiannoulla had just left school and was waiting for her exam results. She and her mother used to take lunch to her father, who ran the local cobbler's shop.
Hi, Dad.
They were Greek Cypriots, a close family, but fairly strict, and Yiannoulla rarely went out on her own. Instead, life revolved around the family home in Belsize Road, and this is Yiannoulla dancing with the family 18 years ago. Only once was there any hint of trouble, one evening when they'd gone out for a walk.
We were followed once by this, from what I remember, of a Mediterranean-looking fellow. We were out for a walk with my mum, and we noticed him following us from Finchley Road.
Oh, that's very good.
Yeah, that's really
Ella.
Maria, I think he fancies you.
How do you know? Well, maybe he likes Yiannoulla.
Oh,
I think he's very
do you think
good.
he can come back next week and
Oh,
get it?
darling, I think it's too expensive.
Oh, but it really...
Oh, here he is again.
He just waved. What a weirdo.
Oh, no. Look, he's here again. No, come on, girls. We go home.
Mum, what are you scared of? There's three of us.
No, I don't like it. Now, come on, we go home now.
What's going on?
August 18 years ago, and this is how he may have aged. Maybe there was an innocent reason for his interest in the family, or maybe not. Who is he?
The day Yiannoulla died was actually Friday the 13th. She'd just gone to my dad's shop to take him some lunch.
Meals on Wheels for Mr. Yianni.
Oh, so much work.
Okay.
Why you don't close the shop and finish what you're doing? Yiannoulla, you go and put the dinner on in the oven, okay, darling? I stay here and help your daddy. He needs me.
Okay. See you later, Dad.
And that's the last they saw of her, because then she just literally walked out the shop, ran the corner back to our house, which was probably not more than 4 or 5 minute walk.
Later that Friday lunchtime, a neighbour saw a man turn into her own front path. Then, as he realised his mistake, he went next door to the Yiannis. The family always answered the bell by looking to see who was there. So if Yiannoulla let the visitor in, there's a big chance she knew him. She certainly seemed to like him. A local man who'd always rather fancied Yiannoulla from afar saw Yiannoulla smiling at the visitor. He remembers it clearly because he wished she'd been smiling at him. It wasn't more than 20 minutes later when the parents came back to the house.
They called her, they said we're home, and there was no answer. Mum went upstairs into the bedroom. That's where she found her on the bed. I remember her saying that she'd picked her up and she was crying and her head just dropped. I don't think it's true what they say that time is a great healer, because for me it's literally like we're way back there 18 years ago, day one.
Hello?
I'd never seen my parents like that. I mean, my father, who was very strong, it killed him off, it finished him.
As a parent myself of 2 girls, I sometimes wonder how on earth I would be able to deal with something like that, and for a child of mine to die in such a way. I mean, she did die a horrific death.
Yiannoulla had struggled with her attacker, had tried to run upstairs, but had been caught and raped and strangled.
To catch him, though, would I think, bring a peace, because it's finished. There's something there that hasn't finished, and hopefully we'll get him this time, and then we can close the chapter.
So, David, your appeal is very simple. Anyone who was interviewed by police 18 years ago on
Yes,
this?
any person who either spoke to police or gave fingerprints for elimination purposes. And that would include people from Kinston School, the local Greek dance class in Camden Road, and Woolworths, Finchley Road, where she worked part-time.
Or perhaps anybody who's heard anything since?
Yes, any information. It's 18 years since this crime. It's quite possible the killer has confided in somebody else. I would appeal for that person to come forward.
And what about anybody who knew Yiannoulla but hasn't been interviewed by the police?
Anybody who's got information.
Anyone at all who's got any information at all on who knew her?
Yes, that's quite correct, yes.
Now, the guy who was following them, I know it's a very long shot, because actually that was several weeks, if not months, before
Yes.
the attack, but he was rather similar to the guy who was seen at the front door. Very short. 5'4", 5'6", 5'4", yeah, 5'6".
That's right, yeah. 20 to 24, Mediterranean appearance.
So he'd now be 38 to 42.
Yeah.
I should say that that aging we showed was done with the National Missing Persons Helpline, who've got tremendous expertise in that. If you think you know who that is, we can help in any other way, or we're interviewed at the time, call us now. It's a free call number, 0500 600 600, or the instant room 020 8358 1777. And if you want to give information anonymously on this or indeed on any other crime, call Crime Stoppers 0800 555 111.